So, got a off-grid knives here. This is the Cayman. Pretty excited for this one. Very aggressive looking knife. Cayman off-grid. And of course, man, I am becoming a huge fan of the off-grid product. Like them. Like the logo too. Look at that. They're not messing around, man. All right. Hey, let's get in this thing. How do we do that? There we go. Oh, look at this thing. It just looks tough. The G10 looks weathered and mean. Goofy. Let's get rid of this. Gotta put that sticker in there. If I move that knife down the road, I would want that sticker. Those are cool. I don't know what I'd do with it, but I'd want it. Got the logo on the pocket clip. Deep carry. Recessed screws. Done right. Man, let's get that blade out. Yeah, buddy. Oh my goodness. Wow. D2 steel, stone washed. It's got black steel liners. Wonderful G10. Very snappy. Yeah, I can get it on that blade there. Maybe the Spidey. Nope. Oh my goodness, is this thing comfortable in hand? Just molded right in there. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I can fail it. It doesn't take much of an effort to not fail it, though. Just steady pressure. Wow. What a aggressive, smaller, medium size pocket knife. And that, what are they? I wonder what they're calling that. They're saying blackout. Is that a saber? I'm not sure what they're calling that. Clip point. But I like it. Ooh, that's in there. There it goes. Just need a little coaxing. I'm guessing Loctite in there. Yeah. T8's on the scale screws as well. Felt Loctited. Yep, a little bit. Same. Yeah, I think that top pocket clip screw's got to come. And it looks like a T6. Yep. There we go. I felt it. Maybe that pocket clip screw didn't need to come. because we are locked in here up front on the pivot at this point. There it is. Beautiful big pivot. Wonderful. Okay. I mean, for the most part, it looks clean, but it looks like it's been greased. And so, you know, putting my lightweight oil on it, pretty confident that it's going to run a little different. Let's find out. Love this black stonewashed. I've been buying a lot of black stonewashed blades lately. I think I'm partial. Big old chunk of D2 there. The knife ran well enough and the detent was solid enough that I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to leave all that intact, just the way I'm finding it here. Pretty confident that it's gonna run well. Yeah, I believe they're greased. Wonderfully overbuilt, man. They do afford a discount to veterans that I take advantage of. I think you gotta verify through GovX or something, I don't remember, but yeah, they do afford a military discount on their products. They support first responders, military, I believe law enforcement. I do not know if they're a veteran-owned company. How about that? I know that they support veterans, but I don't remember if they're veteran-owned or if it says, you know, just because they don't claim it doesn't mean they're not, right? Yeah. Come on, man. Oof. Ooh. All right. Back together. Okay, so that pivot is captured. It's angled just slightly down like that. Yeah, right there. There we go. There was no doubt that that locked up there. I think I'm going to put a little oil on the rag and maybe wipe this G10. I think I'm gonna do it before I put that last screw in, because I may want to get that pocket clip out of the way. Oh, look at this thing run now. Drop shut. Yeah, buddy. Well, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this side and see how it looks, and then I'll consider doing the other side. Let's see. Only because it looks dry. Let's do that right there. Yeah, I mean, hear the texture in it? Ooh, is that good stuff. I've said this before, man. There's good G10, and then there's mediocre G10, and then there's bad G10. But there's a couple of companies that know how to do G10 right. And Spyderco, ZT come to mind. And off-grid knives. Their G10 is solid, man. It's got a great pattern on it, and grippy. Provides for a confident grip. Very secure. Yeah. Hear it? Very grippy, man. It's good stuff. But yeah, it changed that. I mean, it looks a bunch better. So it was kind of dry and gray. But no worries. We're capable here on the channel. Can manage most things. There's a fun in it, right? All right, I think we can get rid of those because the knife was already locked up really well. Yeah, solid. Drop shut, running like a Swiss watch. So nice. Can still feel it though. But man, is it running good. Wow. Yeah, so let's assess that action. Look at this stonewash. Man, is that some good looking stuff. Beautiful. So action. I can fail it, so that's going to put us at like an A minus. I was thumb flicking that before. I mean, it's really good action. Solid as, I mean, let's go A minus. You know, B plus, A minus. Solid stuff. I think it's going to get better as it's used, as it cuts its path. The bearings and the detent ball make their way on that stonewash finish. Very nice. Ergonomics. I mean, I just don't know, man, if it could get any better. Man, is it locked in? I mean, yeah, man, not so much. But this grip right here, confident or not so confident, very confident. This goes whoop up to the top of the scale. Very locked in with this knife. Yeah, completely locked in there. Wonderful ergonomics. The pocket clip disappears. It's deep carry, but I don't really notice it. Where it's falling right in the seam, yeah, this is a stunner. Like to cut, to go forward, this thing is legit. Um, let's check the pocket clip. And I think I tried to snap it at one point. Yeah, it's got pretty good tension. Yeah. Deep carry, completely disappears. Excellent tension. Standard jean size material. The tension's a little light up here. I could tighten that a little bit. It's pretty good on my back pocket. I think I'll leave it be. Completely disappears. This hole cut out here allows to grab. Of course it would be this way, pulling that out, but it helps the purchase right there. Very nice. Pocket clip solid, runs really well. One hand in, one hand out. What about safety? Can I get that blade at all? Nah, can't get it there, and the tip is recessed. So tip's good, clip's good, and I'm confident I can handle this knife any which way as long as it's closed and the knife is safe. I'm not going to make blade contact. Very nice. I wonder if that blade is sharp. Yeah, buddy. Price and availability. So there's two avenues for these. Somebody piped in on one of the videos and said that there's a couple of other outlets that move these knives, and I don't remember where they said they were. There's two that I'm aware of, and that's through Amazon and direct from Off-Grid Knives. Now, my understanding is that they are a direct-to-consumer company, so even the Amazon is them. When you go to the Amazon listing, it's being the product is being provided by Off-Grid Knives. They don't have a third-party seller there moving their merchandise. So if there's two other outlets, I'm not aware of it. I do know that they are a direct-to-consumer company, which means the best way for a company like this to purchase from them is to go direct to them. And, if you look below the video in the description, there's a direct link to Off-Grid Knives. So you can go right to their website, and it's where I purchased these knives, and I recommend that's where to go. Now, you can go to Amazon, but let me give you the price of this knife. Okay, so a couple of tidbits. One is they're saying that's a Bowie knife blade. Yeah, which, okay, agreed. Two, I can't find this Cayman anywhere. I can find the Cayman XL, which I also have. I don't think the review on it has dropped yet, but I have a Cayman XL, and it is in 14C and not D2. This knife's big brother. But I can't find this smaller one anywhere. So unfortunately, y'all, it's like a unicorn. I will tell you that the XL version looks to in 14C, same stonewash. I mean, the knife looks the same. It's just bigger, and it's got 14C. Well, I can tell you that that knife is currently running for $79. Yeah, so if that gives you any indicator for this one, I will tell you that I can't find this one. Yeah, weird. Anyways, hey, I appreciate you watching. I do like this one a lot, and yeah, it is a pint size piece, man. It's a piece for sure. Appreciate you watching.